Welcome, my friends, to Venice. Right, so usual rules apply today. It's a recon mission, absolutely rammed, as to be expected, really, in Venice on a very pretty sunny Saturday evening. So I'm just going to hike around, find the easiest way to get places, and see what I can see. Should be fun.
Bellissimo.
Not quite. So I did what I always do and listen to my instincts and follow my nose. And after walking through a small maze of alleyways, I found myself on this fairly lovely little corner quayside. So I'm sitting on the corner and having a drink. I've come to this corner quayside, end of the line, walked through a maze of little alleyways to get to here. I'm just literally sitting on the corner of the quay, sitting here having a beer, and I looked at my map and this is almost dead center of the whole of Venice. So I'm just literally in the heart of it. And some nice men in a boat. I've seen about 15 gondolas and boats go past. And I said, hey, you want some snacks? And they left me some peanuts. I mean, of course I have some chili peanuts and cashews, some biscuits, some tea, one more beer, a hip flask of whiskey, and a cigar in my bag. But that took nothing from the gift. It was very kind of them. You know, there are times, thankfully rather regular times, when I fucking love my life. I want to stay here for another half an hour and then keep going. Worst places to be. Right, so behind me is the Basilica of Santa Maria Gloriosa dei Frari. A lovely basilica, currently closed for services. I managed to take a little bit of video inside. It was constructed in about 1330 and has been, of course, added to since that time. The cloister, which is far more recent, is absolutely massive. Wasn't able to get in there, at least for today. That tower is, well, towering. It's very tall, and I would very much like to get in there and up there, because the view would be absolutely amazing. Anyway. Okay, so I've kind of reached my objective, which is this. There are two types of ferries in Venice. Obviously, you can hire your own gondola if you want to kill a couple of €100. But there's the Vaporetto, which are quite the big ones, if you like. They can be up to €10. Then you have the traghetto, which is kind of like the local ones. They're just motorized or unmotorized, zero flash, zero bling gondolas with 12 people apiece. That there is a Vaporetto, and that's what most people take. But the traghetto is the local one, and it's essentially just a gondola to get you across the Grand Canal, and it's €2. This was my objective for the day, to get to this point. So I've worked out a route, because that takes you across the Grand Canal to San Marco, which of course is where St. Mark's Square and the palaces and all of that jazz is. As things stand, I'm going to kind of go around to the point. I'm going to try and get to the point of this island that overlooks San Marcos to, I don't know, sit down, have some whiskey and a cigar, and maybe catch the sunset if I can see it. Anyway, right, so nice gondolas do leave from that same quay. The prices are there. If you'd like a private gondola, maximum 5 people per gondola, for a 30-minute gondola ride during the day is €90. It's 110 at night. Nice if you can do it and you can afford it. Ride with the honey, that kind of thing, but not for me. So, honestly, not the most romantic position to be viewing the sunset, but just because of Venice's position, really, you watch the sunset from Venice as opposed to over Venice. I'm sitting on the road bridge with a main road 6 feet to my right, and the sun is setting over the industrial port over there. But there are worse places to be. And as I mentioned, I have a cigar, whiskey, and a beer. And then I'm going to walk back to the train station and head back in preparation for getting up early tomorrow and getting the first traghetto to San Marcos. So that's the plan. Yeah.